Hello and welcome to Tekkit Part 7. I do apologise because I did actually promise to upload this yesterday, but basically we went out yesterday for dinner, so I didn't really have time to make any videos, and this video could be up quite late tonight. Obviously you won't know that until it's uploaded. I always seem to do this, but before that Daisy will be up, because I usually try and make it so I'm not always having the same content after that. But basically, first things first, Daisy will be up before this. I'm sorry to say this, but it's quite likely that Tekkit could end up being up for very late tonight, which yeah, basically means it'll be up probably tomorrow by the time this is uploaded. Again, I haven't found redstone, haven't been that lucky with that so far, but the sugarcane is starting to grow, so once we get probably a bit more, we can probably try and make some more rum, which will hopefully offer a better yield, and that time we probably definitely won't touch it. So I think the best thing to do is, the only reason I really touched it, like the rum, because I kind of thought, well, I only used 3 bits of sugarcane, so I thought, well, it would kind of be a bit of a shame if I do wait ages for this and I've only got like 3 cupfuls. So I thought, if I'm going to do like a proper bit of rum, I might as well go about making it properly and like having a full batch of it. So at the moment I've got some clay baking in the oven, or furnace as it's what it's actually called. I'm actually going to make some bricks, because I'm actually going to make an alloy furnace as suggested by AT Alpha or Wolfrid1 on YouTube, because there's not really much else that I can actually do at the moment until I get redstone we can move forward. So first things first, we don't actually have enough anyway. Let's just wait for some more just to bake up. There we go. And hopefully we can make one more brick. There we go, and we can just put this in here, and there you go, we have an alloy furnace. And I'm not really that accustomed to alloy furnaces. In all honesty, I'm not sure how we use them as of yet, but yeah, you make alloys with it obviously. But so I think you put like a fuel in there, then you get like the metals you want to alloy together. It's basically how they make like the advanced alloys and all of that. So it's like the alloy furnace is where you start to go into the more complex stuff of Tekkit. But we'll see what we can do with that at some point, but probably not much today, because today I'm probably going to go mining yet again for a quest of looking for redstone. That took me quite a long time just to remember what it was called, I'm not sure why. So let's just get a stone pickaxe there. I've got some pork with me, so that shouldn't be a problem. And that alloy furnace, will probably be able to do stuff like good stuff with that. In fact, I've never actually had an alloy furnace in any of the series I've done. So I think what I'll do is that we'll do this episode today, and then the next time I'll make sure I know what an alloy furnace is for and whatever. Because obviously it's going to be pretty boring if you guys are just sat there watching me just thinking, yeah, what do I do with this? Made an alloy furnace, now what do I do? So let's go down here. This is like my weird mind, which like seems to kind of have no kind of logical pattern to it. It's just a bit, yeah, a bit kind of here and there really. It's not very organised. So next thing we want to do is just check around for any ore, because if we can find some good ore, that's kind of a good start. So I don't think we're doing very well here. Not getting any value. To be fair though, this is kind of like, it only picks up if it's like a few blocks deep, so that doesn't mean to say that if we go down here we'll start to pick something up. So again, we're going to go even lower, and I'm not sure what level we're on. So this could take a while. Let's change to our speed quickly just to get through this junk. This dirt. Dirt is annoying when you go mining, because you can't really mine it with a pickaxe. But there, we have some copper, some more copper. And yes, there's this cavern. We have officially found a cavern, which depends on what way you look at it, is either good or bad. But before you venture into there, I'm probably going to get some torches, which I don't think I currently have. In fact, I've got nothing with me. So I'm going to quickly pop up back to the warehouse or workshop. Yeah, again we're back, and I've made some torches just to make sure that we can see down here, because obviously monsters, that's like kind of monster heaven down there. So they like the dark. So if I start to put up torches, I'm hoping as soon as we do, that's going to kind of... Torches will stop them spawning. Hopefully, but obviously any kind of monsters left behind will still be in here. Oh, in fact, got a bit of an interesting find here actually. Let's just pop that down. And now that has probably got to be one of the luckiest Tekkit episodes we've had. I mean, how the blazes do we somehow like come across a mine, like an abandoned mine shaft in Tekkit, which happens to have redstone in? I mean, come on. I mean, finding an abandoned mine shaft is probably rarer than finding redstone in itself, so it's a bit weird, isn't it? We've got quite a lot of cliff collapse here due to the coal, and the gravel above it seems to drop down, but we've got plenty of coal up here, which is quite a valuable resource to have actually. Let's just make sure we mine quite a lot of this. Just want to make sure we probably have all of this coal. So it is very useful stuff. Did I just cut off my entrance? That's probably not a good idea, because I'll never find myself out of here. No, in fact I don't think... Oh, don't worry, I think I found the entrance. I could so easily get lost in here, that's the problem. I'm just kind of like looking out. Got so much gravel in here, it keeps like collapsing. So let's just make sure we can find a way out, because this isn't like particularly clear, is it? You can very easily, I mean, when you get into caverns, I mean, when you've got a mine, technically it's kind of like you made it so you know where to go, but when you find like a natural cavern, you start to think, oh, I'm getting a bit lost down here. So this is quite a good like yield. I'm not going to mine all this coal just because it'll probably be boring for you guys just to watch that. But in fact I probably should just head back up. Probably isn't a bad idea. I'm just trying to get like as much of this as possible. Now this looks great actually. I'm not going to venture out here yet, but there's definitely going to be a lot of stuff down there. In fact, I think it's safe to say that we're going to have like magma down there, which is quite likely is probably going to be maybe possibly diamonds and all that stuff. But I think for today we've kind of got enough anyway to kind of guess on with what we're doing. So that's obviously like another trip for another day, when I feel brave to combat those spiders and zombies in there. But it did look like there was lava, which is kind of a good sign, because that's either going to mean redstone, gold, diamond, all the kind of like rare materials you find with lava. We probably won't be lucky enough to find like some proper redstone, because 10 redstone, I mean, isn't going to be that sufficient, to be honest, so probably want to watch out for that. Now, let's just kind of, yeah, redeem myself on this. So let's get some tin. So let's get all the tin out, redstone, whatever. I think it's simply like that. So I think we should still have the machine block in here. And did we need... I think it was just a furnace, wasn't it, that we needed on top of that, but I'm not 100% sure, so better just check. Yep, it was a furnace, which I'm sure I did actually make. Nonetheless, it's not like a particularly big deal to make another one, but I was just thinking, I don't know where it's gone. In fact, that was probably the one I laid down actually, so let's put this, I can't remember what order it is. It's not that way. In fact, I think it is that. Yeah, there we go, we've got a generator. Unfortunately, we don't actually have much room to put this down, do we? So, in terms of that, I'm thinking maybe we should make an extension at some point, because it's not going to be too great if we don't have that much room. So, the next thing to do then is to make an extension, which I think will probably work quite nicely out here. It's not going to be a particularly big extension, it's going to be a pretty small one. So what I'm going to do is kind of place down some more blocks. This may turn out to be quite a good episode actually, because the length of it isn't too bad. Let's just place that out here. I don't think this is going to be like a complete room. This is kind of going to be a little more of a like kind of a semi-sized room, which I don't think is too bad. And then obviously we need to get rid of all this. Don't want any of this there, do we? And let's hope, no, we're not going to have enough for this. Actually, yeah, we almost do. Just got that to worry about. I'm hoping we'll have some more stuff in here. Well, in fact, we have tons of wood anyway, so we didn't really need that. So this is kind of going to be like the, I suppose, workroom, which again is going to be expanded, obviously, because we don't have that much in here. So we're going to put the generator down there, and if we put a few bits of wood in there, you'll see these will burn, and that's kind of like the current charge we'll have. So that's all burning. And we've got a bit of power, which we can then use to power macerators, all of that good stuff. So that's the next thing we're going to do. Apart from that, I think that's probably it for me today. We've made an alloy furnace, we've made a generator, we've gone down the mines, found an excellent cavern, which was pretty lucky we found that actually. I'm quite happy with that. I mean, amazingly found some redstone, like in a little abandoned mine shaft. So yeah, thanks for watching part 7, guys. I hope you did enjoy it. We did get quite a lot done. I hope it's better than the others, because some of the others have kind of just been stalling progress. They've kind of just been because I felt like I've got to make some just so you guys can keep up with it. But again, this will probably be a late episode, so do stay tuned. Don't unsubscribe or anything, it will be up soon, hopefully. Thanks for watching, guys, and remember to like and subscribe. See you next time.